Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talabon City, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well where you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about Philippines breaking news today live in the Philippines. Philippines breaking news today live in the Philippines. Yeah! Woo! What a joy! It's such a joy that you come back. You give my friends and the time. So those here for the first time, welcome. And if you would please click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. You can see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, it is truly a pleasure to come back to you, my friends. Lazy D and I have been topsy-turvy for the last 2 days. We weren't able to do our broadcast right, and I just don't feel good about it. I'm sorry. Okay, Lizzie, she messed with me. Peanut Gallery messed with me. Lizzie, please. She messing with me. I haven't even finished the intro yet, and she messed with me. You see what she did, man? She put a piece of bread in front of the camera. Stop, Lizzie. Anyway, it's such a pleasure to come back to you again, man. We had problems for the last 2 days. And so here's what I'm doing today. Because this was a broadcast that I tried to get to you yesterday or the day before? Anyway, yesterday I didn't complete the broadcast. We had technical difficulties. Okay. I could not complete it. I could not give you a thorough job like I normally do. I tried to do it on StreamYard in a mobile fashion. It would not work. Okay. So the next time I do a mobile StreamYard from StreamYard, I will make sure and test it, pre-test it, retest it, whatever I got to do, make sure the right title on strong. I'm not gonna do that anymore, okay? You with me? So I have to do this over. I don't do videos over, but in this case, it never completed properly. I have to do this one over so that you get the full extent, because some very important information that needs to be covered for you, that you for those of you that are trying to get to the Philippines. Okay, you with me, GP? Let's go. First thing we want to do is a thumbnail for the, I'm sorry. First thing we want to do is a quick 1 minute review. It's going to be really quick. Here we go, here we go, here we go. What did we talk about last time? Okay. Last time we had a breaking news section, and I like doing, hey, let me give you this one tip about me. I like doing breaking news. The reason why? Because I get to cover not just one item with you guys. I get to cover multiple items that are appropriate for you guys that are trying to get here to the Philippines. And it's appropriate for you guys learning about the Philippines lifestyle and what's happening out here. So I like doing it, man. And this might be something I do on a regular basis. Now tomorrow, guess what? The love doctor coming back. The love doctor be back in town tomorrow. I might do tonight. We at least got to go out someplace. But I'll see if we get back early tonight. I might do a love doctor. But if you don't see the love doctor tonight, on the night shift, I'll be in the mountain. Okay, but let's do that quick 1 minute review. Okay, last time we talked about this right here. Right here. We talked about 3 topics. We talked about the tropical storm Dante. It's called Choin Juan. And last time I checked, in my story on the last broadcast, I told you it took 3 live fatalities. This time it's a total of 4 so far. So it's now on its way out. But that storm lasted a long time, and it covered a lot of devastation in the Philippines. Flooding, landslides, and wind damage were the primary things that happened for that particular storm. It wasn't as bad as it could have been, but thousands of lives were changed and had to be relocated. We talked about also a cop was killed by a drunken police. Police on police crime. Can you believe that? One police killed another police over arm wrestling, a silly game of arm wrestling. He got beat in arm wrestling, and this is buddy, man. He just turned around and shot him. Okay, and then they tried to lie about it when they interrogated him, say he shot himself. Come on, man. Anyway, that's what's happening. And then the third thing we talked to you about was another cop killing. A cop killed a 52-year-old unarmed.
What? Kills?
Cop. Please, call now. Leave me alone, please. Do you see me trying to get? Listen, let it go, please, please. I didn't see no. You heard what she said, man? She said, I didn't see no crack kills, Lisa D. Please. All right, and then we talked about cop kills. A cop killed a 52-year-old woman, and she had 6 children. They just had her funeral yesterday. It was a sad sight, guys. The lady wasn't doing nothing but minding her own business. And the cop took it upon himself. He was drunk, of course, but he took it upon himself to shoot the lady in the neck. died. And they got the cop locked up. And I hope they throw the book at him. There's 6 children now, motherless children. Okay, motherless. Their mother gone. All because a policeman, a popo, took it upon himself to take out his anger on someone that had nothing to do with him. Yeah. So anyway, when you come out here to the Philippines, stay away from policemen. Do your job. Be right, tight, long, strong. Because when you get in their custody, you are in. When you get in their custody, guess what, guys? You are in their what? Custody. Okay. So if they can do anything they want to you, because you are in what? Their custody. Do not get in their custody. Stay away. Do your right, tight. Be right. Follow the laws. Obey the policeman. Obey. Will do what you're supposed to do. Okay. Then you want to do all the way. But that's what we talked about. All right. So we're gonna do this first one. We're gonna do this live stream again that I was supposed to do yesterday with you today. It's another breaking news thumbnail for today. Breaking news, and I like doing this format, y'all. I find this format to be very invigorating, very informational, very enlightening, and very I think very multi-dimensional. What you mean, mommy? What you mean? What you mean multi-dimensional? Yeah, multi-dimensional. Because I can not only can I give you information on one topic, I can give you information on multi-dimensional topic, many different topics. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do for a little while. But tomorrow, y'all, guess what? The love doctor gonna be on the scene like a sex machine. Think I'm playing with you? Watch me and say, watch me. Who I got it. Who watch me? Who I got it. Love machine. Doctor Love gonna be the love doctor gonna be. All right. So we're gonna do this thumbnail for today. We showed you that breaking news. Now we're gonna do no hocus pocus, just focus. I want to cover these things what I talked about to you. I talked about these things to you briefly yesterday, but I did not cover them in what detail. I want to make sure we have fully crystal clear on what I'm about to tell you, because some of it pertains to you guys that are trying to get here to the Philippines, okay? And some of it pertains to, I have many OFWs that watch the show. Some of it pertains to you OFWs trying to get here as well. So I've got 4 things I want to talk to you about today, and we're going to break it down to you right, tight, long, and strong. You think I'm playing with you? Let's go. Here we go. All right, so first thing we do, focus for today, and we're going to talk about the BI informational updates, okay? Secondly, we're going to talk about know your COVID-19 vaccines, okay? And then we're going to talk about power outages in Luzon. And then we're going to talk about an American that was shot, and he was fatally shot, and his wife was fatally shot as well in near Davao. And and the thing about this, guys, a lot of times when things happen here in the Philippines, as it pertains to tourists, foreign nationals, you may very seldom hear, and this is a big deal, big story. You may very seldom hear about anything. What's the reason, Bobby? The reason is simple. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that people as foreign nationals can get, taken out sometimes, and that's because that's bad for what? Bad for business, man. This is a tourist. This is a tourist money-generated country, and so whenever the bad stuff about tourists, that made them look bad, and people don't want to do what? Come out here. So when you hear stuff a lot of time, it's not on the reel, it's not on the highlight reels of the news, because they want to keep it on the low. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you, man, when stuff like this happen, I bring it to you, and I don't bring it to you as a form of shock value, as a form of shocking you into reality. No, it's just to let you know, man. Everything out here is not peachy clean, okay? You have issues with people, and now sometimes people take it out in a very lethal fashion, okay? So be careful. All right, let's go. Number 1 was what? Focus for the day. Number 1 was what? The BI informational updates. All right, so if you look to the right there, that's your number 1, public advisory, okay? This is the public advisory from the BI, Bureau of Immigration. All departing passengers. This is all departing passengers approved and implemented visas. You have to have the ACR. Okay, here it is. All departing passengers with approved and implemented visas, but not a pending release of the ACR-I cards, will no longer be required to secure an ACR-I card waiver. Okay, so what was happening, guys? People that were trying to leave the Philippines, foreign nationals, If you have been, you know, for those of you that don't know, if you've been here living here 6 months or over, you are required to have what? An ACR card. So a lot of people that was trying to leave here and they've been over 6 months, they didn't have their ACR card. Why? Because they were waiting to get it. So because they didn't have their ACR card, the Bureau of Immigration, would not allow them to leave. So now, if you look at the first bullet right there, it says all departing passengers with approved and implemented visas, but a pending release of their what? ACR cards will no longer be required to secure an ACR card waiver order, okay? So they don't have to put in a waiver order because they don't have the ACR card. Instead of an ACR card waiver, departing passengers during departure formalities shall present to the immigration officer the following: passport with a valid visa, you already got that, official receipts. Okay, so all now you got to do is your receipts, guys. You just have to show them your receipts that you put in for it, you pay for it, you waiting for them to come back. Because the Philippines is notorious, guys. It is notorious for, if you put in for a document or something, they are notorious for taking weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks to get it back to you, okay? When I put in for my initial ACR-I card, it took about 4 to 6 weeks before it came back, okay? So you got to understand, the ACR-I card is required for you to get out of the country, but they're saying you don't have to have the physical card in your hand right now. If you want to leave the country, foreign national, just show us your receipts. That's what that's saying, okay? So that's one thing that you guys that are trying to leave the Philippines need to know about, okay? All right, let's look at number 2. Number 2 is what? Hold on 1 second. I gotta get straight up. Okay, we got some more number 1. Got some more. This is some more guidelines that's coming in. It came in on Friday, and that's why I was trying to get to you yesterday. So I'm gonna hold on. I gotta big the screen up. Okay, here's some more things you need to know about BI or Bureau Information updates. Okay, I talked to you just ACE. I talked to you about the ACR card. It's no longer required. Some travel restrictions are number 1 for the Filipinos. Here's what's required for the Philippines. The following, let's do this. On the left-hand side, you see the following countries are banned. Nobody from these countries will be allowed to enter the Philippines temporarily: India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Oman, and the United Arab Emirates, or UAE. No one from those countries are coming in until, I think, the end of June. Okay, excuse me, 15th of June. That's what it is. And that's a temporary ban, okay? Now, if you look to the right-hand side, these are the requirements for Filipinos, valid buy-in, and foreign nationals to get into the Philippines at this time. Number 1, Filipinos. You'll have to have a valid passport, identification certificate, proof of as a Filipino citizen, citizenship, retention, etc., etc., etc. However, if you have had a vaccination, okay, if you've been vaccinated in the Philippines, you'll only have a 7-day quarantine period, okay? 7-day quarantine period as opposed to the 10-day and then the 4 at home, okay? That's a change, okay? For the valid buy-ins, non-visa required country. You don't have to have a visa because there's a program to let you in. You can get in as long as you're traveling with your spouse and you have proof that you are married. Your marriage contract or your marriage certificate, that's open up to valid buy-ins, okay? Now, foreign nationals, your requirements. You have to have a valid and existing visa prior to entering the country, okay? Before you get in the country, you got to have a valid and existing visa. And you have to have an ACR-I card, but I got those 3 X's right there. You don't have to actually have the physical ACR-I card. You have to have you can have, if you don't have that physical card, you have to have your receipt showing that you put in for it, okay? We just told you about that change just a few minutes ago, okay? And that's what and if you want to get in here on a 9A visa, you will have to secure a waiver. That's what the second part of this is from the Department of Foreign Affairs. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be hard to get that because they've been turning people down for the waivers, okay? They've been turning people. I've gotten a lot of people, so they put in for it and they turned them down. So it's going to probably be some very, very extenuating circumstances, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to try to get into the Philippines on a 9A visa. On a side note as well, guys, those of you that are on the, those of you that are retirees, that are on a retiree visa, SRRV visa, you are now allowed to come to the Philippines. However, you will have to get, you don't have to have your, let's see, they're allowing you to come into the Philippines now with your SRRV. Before they had stopped you because they had stopped the retirement visa. They weren't taking any more application, and they put that whole program on hold. That program's now accepting applications and is now allowing retirees to return to the Philippines. Okay, but you have to follow all the protocols for returning foreign national, which is 10 day quarantine hotel and 4 days in your home destination. Okay, that's for the SRRV retirees that are trying to get back to the Philippines. Are you with me so far? I know I'm covering a lot of information. I'm going through a little swift. If we do get the train ride, you have questions in, bring them up then. Okay. All right. So I covered all that with you as well. Let's go to the next one. Next one was what? Power outage in Luzon. All right. I'm just telling you about this. There is a huge issue here in Luzon and other parts of the Philippines with the power grid, or there's not enough power to adequately provide services to all of the country. And as a result, this country is going through what's called a rotational power outage, or a rotational brownout, rotational blackout, whatever you want to call it. But it's primarily focused in the Luzon or Metro Manila area. Now, yesterday and the day before, Lisa D and I were in a power outage here. It had nothing to do with that in Luzon. Our power outage was due to the fact that a pole was broken and they had to put in a new power pole for our area. It took 2 days to get it done. Okay, so that's why we were out of pocket. We couldn't do a broadcast like we normally, like I'm doing right now at home, because we didn't have access to power. Okay, but we're back up and running now. All right, so that's the issue with the power outage in Luzon. There's a rotation of power. If you have friends, family, anybody that you know in Luzon, you might want to check with them, because they may be in a rotational cycle. Some areas going to be off one day, on one day, off one, and they're going to do that for a period of time until they get the power situation straightened out. Excuse me 1 minute, please. You know what I'm saying, right? Thank you. Thank you. Copy go. All right, let's go. What is this one? American. Okay, hold on. Oh, I know. I want to talk to you about this real quick, y'all. Hold on. Know your COVID-19. I'm gonna leave, when I do this video, when I do the description of this video, I'm gonna leave this a link in the description for this chart. It's an awesome chart, guys. For those of you that have not taken your vaccine shots yet, and you want information quick and succinct and direct to the point, you don't like a whole lot of reading here and there, reading. All you got to do is look at this little chart. It's going to tell you everything you need to know about the vaccine that you have chosen to take, or give you, if you don't know which one you want to take. This one here will inform you. If you read it, it will inform you which one you should take. All right, so it'll tell you on the top, you see Pfizer, it's got Oxford, AstraZeneca, it's got Sinovac, Sputnik, Johnson, that's Johnson & Johnson, Borat, I don't know what this one, Borat Biotech, see, Moderna. The only one I don't know about on this chart is the Borat Biotech. I've never heard of that one before. So you see your top ones there at the top. If you want to know the detailed information, you just draw your finger down there, the technology. Let's we looked at, let's go look at Moderna. Technology, on my left, you see technology platform. Go over to Moderna, is what? mRNA. And that's the one I want. I want the one that has the latest technology. It's called messenger RNA, or mRNA. And on a prior broadcast, I explained that to you all, so I'm not going to go through the details of it, but it's one of the best technologies, in my opinion, for the vaccine. So also, if you want to see if it's been approved by the Philippines FDA, you take your finger here, go down and say was approved for Moderna, was approved when? May 5th, 2021. The dose and the frequency. You get 2 doses, 28 days apart from Moderna. Storage requirements, 25 to 15 degrees Celsius, okay? Vaccine efficacy. Moderna is 94.1%, okay? 100% against severe COVID-19. And then you go down to the last one, common adverse effect. Draw your finger over again. For this, if you take the Moderna, you'll get a little bit of pain, arrhythmia, swelling on the injection site, fever, a little bit of fever, These are some of the things you may get. Again, many people are saying that they don't get none of it, okay? But this chart, I think, would be very helpful for those of you that are contemplating taking the virus, but you don't know which one you want to take, okay? And most of you guys have the luxury and the leisure of a choice, but a lot of places have no choice. They just got to take what the people give them. Like here in the Philippines, you know, people say, I want Moderna. I want, listen, look here, I got Sinovac for you. That's all I got. You want it or not? That's all they're gonna tell you out here. And if you don't want it, so I don't want that in my arm, then you got to go back to the end of the list and wait for your time again to come back up. And if they have it, what you want, then you might get it. If they don't, you got to go back to the beginning again. So you guys that are searching, seeking information on the virus, on the vaccines, I have that here for you on the chart. And I will have the link when I finish the description of this video in the link for you to pick it up, pull it up, and make your decision. I know some of you guys are just like me. Before you have anything stuck in your arm, you want to know some information. You just, hey, look here, man, what did you put in my arm? That's like, you know me, man. I question everything. Listen, it's just shot. Wait, hold on. What about? You ain't telling me nothing, man. What's wrong with you? You better tell me something. That's what I do. You better tell me something before you put that in my arm. What is you putting in my arm? I'm sorry, man, but that's how I do. I said, excuse me, ma'am. What's the name of this? What's the fact? I question, man, and you better be like me. If you don't be foolish. Always question people about what's going on before they stick it in your arm. Question the nurse, whoever doing it. So, excuse me, ma'am. What's the name of this vaccine? Okay. And what kind of side effects would I get when I take it? What should I look out for? You know, it's questioning, man. Make sure they know what they're doing. Okay. Always. I don't care if you already know. Question them to make sure they know. Okay. All right. All right. But yeah, that'll be in the description of this video so that you have it at your convenience to pull it up and you can check it out and make your decision, man. Don't be no dummy going through this and just take it. Nah, don't do that, man. Act like you got some sense. If you ain't got none, act like you got some. Okay. Fake it till you make it. Let's go. All right. So let's go. What was the next one? Hold up. The next one was I told you about the power outages. Okay. This is the last one, y'all. We out. Okay, the last one. Hold on. I had another one. Okay. This is about the brownouts part, y'all. I talked about the rotation of brownouts in Manila. And that shows you there'll be a white alert, yellow alert, red alert. Some sections will have it. Some sections will be on one day, off one day. And these are the alert classifications that they've given it for the brownout in Luzon. And let's see, there'll be approximately 13 hours for the brownouts whenever it hits their area. So you may want to check. You got a partner, you got a woman, you got a lady, you got a friend, whatever, family in Luzon. You may want to check it out with them and let them see if they're all right. Okay? You with me so far? Let's go. Last one, we out, man. All right? Okay. Last one was what? An American shot and killed. I mean, this is crazy, man. Let me tell you something. I tried to find the name and the information regarding that American that was shot and killed. There's no names are coming up. The only thing I can find out that the American was shot and killed and his wife, the Filipino. They were driving in a truck. They came up and they shot the American. He was driving, and the wife saw it. She ran. She got out the truck and ran, and they ran after her and shot her in the bush. Okay, this was located. It was around May 24th. It was located in the Davao, right outside of the Davao region. Okay, so many of you that are trying to go to the Davao, you know, they say it's a safe region. It's in Mindanao. The Davao is pretty safe normally. But a whole Mindanao, usually, you know, people tell you be careful when you go out there because there's a lot of kidnappings of foreign nationals. And sometimes when they kidnap foreign nationals, you never see them again. And a lot of times when they kidnap foreign nationals out there, they hold them for what? Ransom. Okay. But I've seen some return, many of them never return. So be careful when you go to Mindanao. The Davao is an exception to that area. Normally, the Davao is safe, but just be careful. Caution is due when you go into Mindanao and any city in that vicinity or that area. I got some blurred pictures of what happened here, and if those of you that are squeamish, I'm not trying to make you freak out or nothing. Just turn away, look away. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick, but I don't want YouTube to flag me for showing dead body. Oh, no, something crazy. Okay, all right, let's go. Here we go. I got it blurred. All right, this is Dan and Tess, May 24th. They were gunned down near the bow around 1 p.m. That's all I could get. You see the picture on the right there, man. I got it blurred. He's on the steering wheel lane. That's Dan. They got shot, and his wife is in the woods right there. And I got that blurred out a little bit. They got her too. Okay, I'm not gonna stay on that long because I think you get the picture. I think you get the essence of what I'm trying to say. This is no joke here. Okay, I told you it's a thin line between what? Love and hate. One day they love you, the next minute they hate you. And when they hate you, they want to take it out on you with everything they got. Okay? And you as a foreigner, you cannot own a pistol in this country. You cannot own a firearm in this country. So you have to do one of these. You know, that's to defend yourself. You got to do one of these. And they do one of these. Chichipaya. Okay? So we are at a disadvantage as it pertains to protection. I know when you're in the USA, all y'all got your, you strapped to the max in the USA because that's the law out there. You have a right to bear arms. This is the Philippines. You a foreign national, you have no right to bear arms. Okay, so don't come out here and talk about, well, I'm gonna bring my gun with me. They mess with me. No, you ain't gonna bring nothing like that. You think come on, man? You think they'll let you on a plane with a gun, man? Come on, grow up. You're not gonna do it out here. And if you do it out here, it's illegal, and you get locked up for that. So come out here, mind your business, do your right, do what's right, tight, long story. Leave folk alone. Okay. Now I'm not saying lay down, let somebody kick and stomp all over you. I'm not doing that. Nah, nah. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm saying this: don't try to start nothing and won't be nothing. That's what my mama told me. My first day of school, my mama told me, man. She said, "Bobby," I said, "Yeah, ma'am." She said, "Come here, son." I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Look here, let me tell you something. When you go to school this morning, don't mess with them children out there, Bobby." I said, "Yeah, man." Because she said, "If you won't start nothing, it won't be nothing, son. You hear me?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." And I go by that rule. I don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. But look here, I'm gonna tell you this why I go by this rule too. She said, this is what else she said. She said, "Son, I'm gonna tell you, if they put their hands on you, son." She said, "If they put their hands on you, son, lay them out." Okay? And that's what I do. I ain't gonna start nothing, man. I can start nothing with you. But if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna lay you, I'm gonna try to take you out best I can. Okay, that's the rule I've been living by. I rule all my life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, but yeah, be careful when you come out of here, guys. It's not, I'm being facetious. I try to put a little levity in everything I do to make it, bearable. But this is a serious topic. You have to be careful with these people out here. They're the most friendly. I can't tell you how many people out here friendly to you, towards you, and will be your best friend. It's like you've known them for life. They've known you for life. But at the same token, when you piss them off, they lose face, and you say something to belittle them, and they won't act like you won't even know it after time. But you come out your house and you turn your back, next thing, cha-cha-paya. That's how they do. There's never a fair fight with the Filipino. There's no such things. Come on, let's put them on, let's duke it out. Now, they ain't gonna play that game. You know what they're gonna do with you? They're gonna get a 2x4. As soon as you got your back turned or something, just bite out. That's how they play out here. Okay? Usually, whenever you see, or either they shoot your pie out with a weapon. Usually, when you see an interaction, a fight or something, it's usually with a blunt force object. It's called blunt force trauma. That's produced by a blunt force object. Usually 2x4, hammer, something that's blunt force. They can get you, and they try to get you in the head. That's how they do, man. I tell you, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. My uncle that lives out here, Lisa D's uncle, which is my uncle as well, Romeo. What, 3 years ago now? 3 years ago? Right. 5 years. Okay, it's been about 5 years now. We went to his funeral. I did a video on that. Anyway, he was a construction worker, right? He was doing a job. And so after the job was over, he went to the table and get something to eat, because the construction workers here in the Philippines, they stay at the job site. They live there, they sleep there, they eat there until the job's over. Okay. So after the day's work was over, he went to his little place to get his dinner. And as he was eating his dinner, guess what? One of his co-workers that didn't like him, that they had just had some words, came in the back of him while he was sitting down there eating, and boom, right on the head with a 2x4. Okay? And he didn't know what hit him. He was out. Okay, and he lay there on the ground for almost 6 hours till an ambulance came. And by the time they got here, he was still living, he was still breathing. But by the time they got into the hospital, they did 2 surgeries on him, and he passed away. God bless him, you know. And he left 7. How many kids he got? 6. He left 6 children. 6, man. And these are the children we go. Are we going there these days? Yeah. These are children we're gonna introduce you to the family. We're gonna be going in, I think, in a couple of weeks to help them out. We've been helping them ever since he died. Okay, and so it's sad, man. I'm telling you, when you're dealing with a Filipino, be right, be tight, be careful, and be prayerful. I'm not trying to make you scared, because most of the time you'll never run into that kind of stuff. I would say 95, 99% of the time, you'll never run into none of it. But there's always that percentage, that small chance that you may get to some of that. And you want to be ready. Right? I'm just giving you fair warning. Lisa D has kept me from so much stuff. And if you come out here and make sure you hooked up with a Filipino some kind of way, that they will steer you right. They know when somebody's boiling in the blood at you for something you said or did. Lisa D, it was for Lisa D, man. I don't know. She done steered me away from a whole lot of trouble. I be thanking the Lord for her, because you know something. I be talking my regular way, and then you know she's like, "He mad with you? Let's go, let's go. I don't want to get no trouble." Anyway, I bring that to you as a sense of urgency, that you understand the thinking, the mindset, the mentality of these people, and so that you, when you integrate with them, when you talk to them, relate to them, that you do it in a respectful and a decent manner, and not in a demeaning manner. Because I don't like for nobody to talk down to me. Yeah, I don't like that. But I'm not going to take it out with a chichi pie on you. But that's what they do. Okay, so that's it, man. That's all I got for you, man. You know, are we good, JP? Are you with me, J? Hey, man, let me once again apologize for the last 2 days. It was very topsy-turvy, very turbulent for us. We don't like to have broadcasts where we just interrupt and all that kind of craziness. So I'm trying my best to improve upon that and to get that better. And so I want to continue the mobile broadcast, but once again, I apologize for that. All right, and now let's go before we do the training today. I got something to discuss with you. This is as far as donations to the food drive, and donations to us as well. Okay, let's start with the food drive first. If you donate to the food drive, first of all, all donations for the month of June for food drive is cut off. Okay, cut off right now. Stop. We won't take any more donations for the month of June. If you give, that money will be held for July. Are you with me, GP? Okay. No more donations starting right now for June food drive. It's already cut off. That money will be held. If you give, it will be held for July. All right. Now, let me tell you something about the food drive donations that you give. When you give a food drive donation through YouTube, like you just do stupid sticker, whatever, you say, send that to, that money is not 100%. We don't get 100% of that. Let's say you give $10. We don't get $10. When YouTube takes 30% out of everything, so we get 7. But what we've been doing, Lisa D and I, we've been supplementing that, and so we give them the $10 that's coming out of our pockets. We're not going to do that anymore. If you give $10 and YouTube take their part, we're going to show you what your app. We're going to show you how much they took out and the balance of what you have for your $10 that you gave. Because we actually been supplementing that, and we have to stop that because Lisa D been doing the book. She says it's not good. So you want to talk about this, Lisa? Anyway, she said, we'll have it all broken down in our spreadsheet. Like, we'll know how much you gave, how much YouTube took out, and that sort of stuff. Also, for those of you guys that are doing the memberships, we don't get the full whatever you give. YouTube takes 30% out of that as well. So just keep that in mind. We want the membership, but remember, everything you give is, if you give it through this channel, through YouTube, right? We talking to you right now, there's a cut. They cut, and rightfully so. They're offering me this opportunity to bring presentations to you, and this is their medium, electronic medium that I'm sharing at their expense to you. And so, yeah, they deserve credit. Okay, and I'm not trying to demean them or anything. I'm just trying to let you know we don't get a full percent of nothing you give us if you give it through YouTube. Now, so this is what we're suggesting to you to do. If you want to give to the donations to the food drives, that we may get you 100%, you want to give it through PayPal. Okay, PayPal. That's what we're going to get. If you give it through PayPal, we'll get 100% of that, versus 30 or 70%. Okay. Okay. So if you have a donation beginning for July, whatever you want to do, give it through PayPal. And I got a PayPal. I got an easy one. BobbieD's PayPal. Anyway, I'll get that. The PayPal address is bdix004@gmail.com. If those of you that have a PayPal, and everybody get a PayPal, but you got a checking account, right? That's all you need. You get a checking account, go to PayPal, and then PayPal got this thing now, guys. They send you a free debit card. So if you wanna put some money on that debit card and just use it to pay your membership or use it to do donation, it's easy. 1, 2, 3. So simple as do, re, mi, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, you remember that song? Anyway, it's easy, man. So I wanted to bring that to you to let you know when you give money through the PayPal format right here on this show right now, we don't get 100%. I don't care what it is. I'm talking about this format now, not the PayPal. Lisa D, please. Can you? You're not listening, Lisa D, please. Anyway, but yeah, if you give your money through this format, through YouTube right now, we're going to get 70%. They'll get 30%. That's just the split. That's just how they do. And it's okay with that. I mean, I'm okay with that. You okay with that? You okay with that? It's okay. But I wanted you to be informed about the payment, because a lot of y'all think, well, I gave Bobby $50, I gave him $20, and I gave him $10. He better shut his mouth. We don't get all of that, man. I'm sorry, man. I just want to let you know, okay? And don't get mad at me because I'm telling you right. I want you to be informed. I don't want you to do things and don't understand what you're doing and what's happening when you do it. So donations, again, if you're giving a donation we prefer, you don't have to, we'll take things when you get, but we prefer you do it through what? PayPal. That way we get the full amount that you intended, and then we don't have to, we were supplementing many of the amounts that you gave through YouTube. We were supplementing that, and that's hurting our finances because Lisa D runs the books, and she said we can't continue supplementing the 30% that they thought they were giving a whole. Like say if you give us $10 for donation, and YouTube take out that 30, that's really 7, but we were putting that other 3 back in there on us. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that to your attention, and we'll talk more about that later. Anything else, Lisa D, before I go on? That's it. You sure? Okay. All right. So what else?
About the food drive that we distribute it. We will distribute it on next Sunday for the food group, for the group.
Okay.
And then for next Sunday for 2 families.
Okay. All right. So while we're on the topic of giving, we're going to talk to you about how we're going to do the food drive for this month. Okay. For June. Okay. Many of you are already given. We've got those funds. And again, we're not talking about, we're going to do everything we've been doing as far as that. July is when we start the new breaking the money down, showing you what goes to YouTube, what you give. We'll do that next one. Right now, everything stands as it is. So what she's going to do, what is going to be next Sunday is what?
For group.
Okay. Next Sunday, we're going to do the group food drive. You know, we have a lot of people. We're going to do that next Sunday. Okay. And after that, we're going to do,
the next Sunday again would be for the 2 families.
Okay. After that Sunday, guys, we will have 2 individual families that we give to, not the group like we normally give, 25, 30 people. After, we're going to do that one time this month, which will be next Sunday. After that, we will have 2 individual families. Okay.
We cannot do it in one Sunday because the other family is in Longreach and Lapu-Lapu, and then the other one is Consolacion, and then for the group will be on. We will distribute it in Mindanao.
Okay, did y'all? I hope y'all get that. Because okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce my two queen to you. Her name is Lisa, Silver Queen Venado.
Hail to the king!
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Hail to the queen. That's what's up. All right, y'all understand what she's saying. Again, I want to beat this one more time and we can move on. This Sunday coming, not this Sunday right now, but the next Sunday, we'll have one group food drive for about 20, 25 people, whatever. Okay?
Yeah, 25.
25 people. Okay. And then the next Sunday after that, we'll have one family, right? And then the next Sunday after that, we'll have another family. Okay. So we'll have a total of 3 food drives for the month of what? June. Are you with me, GP?
You have to put the, what's that? The link down there for the food drive. That way they can see who giving.
Put it in there, Lisa D.
I have to look at it. Right.
All right, we're going to put, Lisa D is going to put the link. Many of you already got it. If you get this link, bookmark it in your browser so that anytime you want to know what's going on with the food drive, Lisa D has been doing a very good job of updating the link as far as who gave, when they gave, how much they gave. Okay, so she's going to put the link in there. It'll be a clickable link. You just click on it and she'll show. So when you click that link, guys, ladies and gentlemen, please bookmark it in your browser so we don't have to keep putting the link out there all the time. Okay.
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 Allah.
What did you do? She just knocked me off the screen. Okay, I'm back. Okay, she's typing it in now. But thank everybody. I want to thank Murphy Hayes. I want to thank JT for being brand new Silver Riders. Yeah, man. They're members of the Soul. No, I'm gonna say the Soul Train now. They're members of the Love Train, baby. Love Train Nation with BobbieD and Lisa D. They are members and they pay monthly fees. I'm telling you, in USA monies, dollars, it's $2.99. That's the lowest. That's the bronze level. $6.99. That's the Silver Rider, Silver Train Rider, and then it's $24.99. That is the Gold Train Rider. We got 3 levels, and I know I told y'all before it's gonna be $3.69. When I went into the system and put it in there, it would not take it. So I had to get the closest thing that the system would allow me to put in. Okay, so I just put in those 3. I'm sorry if you think I was misleading you or something. I wasn't trying to do that at all. When I went into the system to put the amounts, it would not give me but $2.99, $6.99, and then $24. That's it. Okay. So I'm thanking Murphy. I'm thanking JT, John Thomas, and everybody else that want to join the membership. You helping BobbieD and Lisa D out. We just, that's how it is. Okay. All right, you ready, Lisa?
Yeah. I sent it already.
Okay, Lisa just put the link in there. So if you want to click on that link, click on it. You'll see who gave what, and bookmark that in your browser. Because every time we do a food drive, we will tell you to refer to the link for the updates. Okay, so that we won't spend time going over. We paid this, we paid that, we paid. And if you find any errors in our computations or whatever,
let us know.
There you go. Y'all heard it from the queen. All right, people, get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just got on board or needed love. Woo. Say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready, man? Are you ready to ride the little train, man? Are you ready? You ready for the roll call? Are you ready for the roll call? I'm ready for the roll. Are you ready for the roll call?
Yeah.
I'm ready, man.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the roll call. Are you ready? Okay. What I said to you said.
All aboard.
I said all aboard. You said all aboard. All aboard. Okay. She done messed me up, y'all. I gotta start over. I don't like when my rhythm get messed up, so I gotta do. When I said toot toot, you said all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I said all aboard, you said toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Y'all ready to ride the train? I'm ready. I've been ready since 2 days ago. I've been trying to get this thing right, tight, long term, but it wouldn't work out. But we right now, though. We ready. We ain't playing. We're gonna be here as long as it takes. Okay? We ain't running today, y'all. We ain't speeding Speedy Gonzalez today. We're gonna ride this train slow, right, tight, long, and strong, baby. You know how we do. We roll with it. We flow with it. We go with it. And we tow with it. Toe to toe, cheek to cheek, hand to hand combat. Let's do this thing right time. We gotta find out who rubbing up, chopping up, buffed up to be the first man in the hit. Who that said they gonna beat them? I need to know. I got to. Somebody tell me who that said they gonna beat them. Inquire, man. I need to know who that said they gonna beat them. Who wanna be the head honcho up in this place? Let's go. We're gonna go down there and find out who that is. Come on, these. Murphy Hayes in the house, Murphy Hayes got in the house, got in the house, got in the house. Congrats to you. God had been taking over the #1 spot for a long time now. Ever since JT started crying, ever since JM started crying and left the show, Giannis, I'm gonna take that spot. JM would be the big baby boy. He couldn't take the truth. He said, Mr. Bobby, I'm sorry, Mr. Bobby. I can't pay no money, Mr. Bobby. And then he cried his way off the show. Anyway, but Murphy Hayes said, look at him. I'm going to show you what a man can do. He said, time out with them baby boys up in here, Bobby D. I'm going to show you how a man ride this train on the honcho side. Hey, #1 honcho in the house. Murphy Hayes been that way for a long time. You see that little thing by his name? See that circle right there? What that mean, this D?
Money.
She said money. She didn't say money. She said money. No, that means
that he joined.
He joined what, this D?
YouTube.
Join YouTube what, this D?
I don't know.
That means that he's a member. See now. Why didn't you say that before?
I just thought about it.
Okay, but that means he's a member, man. He's a bona fide, certified member of the YouTube BobbieD and Lisa D YouTube channel membership program, and he is qualified to have that symbol next to his name. And next month, if he continues to be a member, that symbol by his name will change color. Right now, what color is the symbol? Hold up, take it out.
It's a green.
Right now it's green. The next month, each month you are with us as a member, that symbol color will change to another level. I think it goes up to 9, and then it stabilizes after 9. But you'll see that little symbol with like a dollar sign, whatever it looks like, that represents his membership. He's certified. He's a certified train rider. Silver, baby, not bronze. He on the silver level. He said, Bobby, I don't never settle for the least level. I want to be on the upper tier. Okay, so that's what's going on. Congrats, remember, y'all give me the prop. Murphy Hayes said, I got to be #1. Well, I don't want to be done. Let's go. All right, why not train Bobby Lisa One Nation? Who we got?
SML.
What's up, SML? You all right, man? So good to see. So good to see. Number 2 what?
Number 2 just on 2.
Hey, I didn't say that, man. She said that. I ain't say that. You do why you had to talk to him like that? Why you do that, Lisa? Why you do this? Hey, Isabel, you know the deal, man. You've been with us a long time. You know what we do. Let's go round train, Bobby Lisa One Nation.
He said peace, Mark.
Peace in the Middle East and in the Philippines too. Who we got round train, Bobby Lisa One Nation? He said, hello, Love Train. That's me. Love Train family. What's up, family? Hey, all my people in, all my Blue Angels, all my family, all my members, membership people, all my ladies, all my angels, everybody say, hoorah! Let's go, Roger. Roger, Bobby Lisa One Nation. Who we got?
TV.
What's up, Rob? Yo, what's up, man?
What's up, yo?
Rob, my buddy, man. Rob was out there for a little while, man. He had a lady, man. He had a little girl. They got a little girl. And Rob decided, I can't make the kind. He worked out there for a while. He worked in Manila area, Metro Manila. So I can't make the kind of money I need, man. I got to go back to the States. And so he went back to the States. He sent back money to his wife and his child. And he's doing all right, man. Eventually he'll come back out when they open it back up, visit his kid, But that's what he does, man. Rob's a nice guy. Met Rob a long time ago, and it's so good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, Round Train Bobby Lisa One Nation. Who we got?
I'm correct.
King Arthur in the house. King Arthur in the house. King Arthur.
Number 5 now.
He said, congrats, Murphy, you're number one.
You have to close the door.
Close the door for what?
Because he's number 4.
Number 4.
Close the door.
Ooh, Lord Jesus, what's wrong with Lisa D today? I don't know what's wrong with Lisa D. Have you been drinking some tea today?
No.
What you been doing? Rocking the boat. I know that. Round train Bobby Lisa One Nation. What we got?
He said, congrats, Murphy, number 1 honcho.
Number 100, Murphy ain't playing.
Yeah, Terry Fleming, thank you so much, Sir Terry.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming. In the house today, he said, I'm right on. Hey, Terry
I
Fleming.
thank you also because yesterday, Bobby I didn't see your donation also. So thank you for yesterday.
He gave a donation. Okay, thank you so much. We got to do a double for your trouble, buddy. He gave us a donation yesterday, and we got cut off the air, whatever we didn't say it. We didn't call it out. We always commend people that give donations. So we're gonna give a double dance for you today. Okay, Terry. Thank you so much, sir. Ride train, Bobby Lisa One Nation. Who we got riding train?
The hard-working man in the business. I feel good.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do?
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the
Himalayas.
Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Sir Terry. More blessings
Much love. Thank you so much, Sir Terry.
for
Hey.
the donation.
For the donation to the nation. Hey, if we do it, y'all saw the new dance we got. I'm gonna do a tribute to everybody. Do a membership. That was the first one for John Thomas. I'm working on Murphy Hayes one in a little while. Okay, I'll be like a little child in a little while. Okay, let's go. Round train, Bobby Lisa One Nation. Who we got?
King Arthur, SML. I'll let Lisa D say it.
She already said it. Lisa D said, what did you say? Lisa?
Never to just want to.
Okay, let's go. I didn't say that. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lisa One Nation.
Terry Fleming, Sir Murphy, number 1, 2, 2.
Number 1 in the house. Number 1 in the house. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
SML. Road to the sub.
What's up, Rob? What's up, Rob? Rob be doing good, man. He making a lot of money now. He taking care of business, and he all right. Let's go. Round train, Bobby D. One Nation on that. Woo. Big John in the house. Big John in the house. Woo. What's up, Big John? Did you see the tribute I did to you on the dance, man? I said, Big John, one of my silver train riders. And they did the dance right, tight and long and strong for you, John. He said, good morning, Bobby D. Good morning, evening, train, love train.
Good morning, evening.
He said, good evening, love train. Yeah, good evening, love train, good morning. He out there, it's good morning for us. It's good evening for him out there in the United States of America. And John, you see what he got about this thing?
Good
See that?
evening.
Do you see that symbol by John's name? That means he's a silver train rider. Don't mess with John, okay? He's official. Let's go.
Terry Fleming. Hell.
He's a heel. Heel. H to the E to the Del. Let's go.
Nice one. Rod.
What's up, Rod? He said, what's up? SML, you right, man? So good to see you. Ain't seen you. Wow, you okay? Terry Flynn, I trained Bobby. He said, Tybo Hill, Sir John Thomas. He said, A to the E to the L. Right, trained Bobby. This is what we got.
King Arthur. Hello, Jan, Terry, and the rest of the Love Train crew.
What's up, King? Good to see you, man.
What's up, Monkey Ranch?
Right, trained Bobby. This is what nation.
King Arthur. Who is the love doctor? I need a love push.
Hey, little Dr. Bobby did get ready to do the thing right. Tyler Armstrong on the next broadcast. I'm going to come down here and show y'all how to take care of your woman. And then I'm going to show you how to let your woman take care of you. Okay? That's what I do.
Where's your license, sir?
My license. I got my license. Huh?
Doctor.
I can't talk. Can't talk. I got my license from the School of Lifeology. Okay? I got a master's. I got a BS, and I got a master's, and I got a doctor's in the school of loveology. That's my name. That's my doctor's. My doctor's degree in the School of Loveology. Let's go, Rob. Tell you who we got.
Right.
What's up, Rob? He said SML video is coming soon. Sorry for the delay. Okay, Rob. Rob still got your video go. You still got to show y'all. Check out Rob TV, man, on YouTube. You won't be disappointed. Okay, let's go, Round Train Bobby. Who we got?
Martha Hayes. Hello, SML hot seat guy.
Isabel on the hot seat.
It's a boy.
Isabel on the hot, because you know what? Number 2.
Just walked in.
Let's go, Round Train Bobby. One nation under. Who we got?
Terry Fleming.
What's up, Terry?
SML about to do what number 2 do?
Number 2, baby. Number 2, it just won't do. You know, I don't care what you do, but number 2 spot, man. You know what, man? This is a thin line between love and hate, and it's a thin line between success and not success, success and failure, or not being a number, between number 1 and number 2. It's usually a small gap, and that means that you didn't do enough to get this number 1 spot. Somebody else did just that much more than you. And I don't know about you. If I have an opportunity to be number 1, I want the number 1 spot. I don't like seeing second best. That don't mean nothing, man. Who remembers the second best person? Nobody. But you always remember the number 1, right? So let's get that number 1 spot. Right, train by who we got?
Angel in the house.
Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Woo. What's up, Angel?
What's up?
How you doing? Sincerely, I'm around the train by BBC One Nation under. She said, peaceful and lovely day. Love train. Hooray, angels. All to the hunks in the house. Hoorah. Hey, y'all know she got a new channel. I didn't know that till Lisa D told me.
I'm not sure, bro.
You told me that. So she got a new channel called Sweet Kisses. And you told me that.
I don't know.
Okay, she said, that's Lisa. I think, if that's not you, let me know. But I think she got a new channel called Sweet Kisses. You know what I mean? Let's go, y'all. Can I tell you about the One Nation?
Martha Hayes. Hello and thanks, Sir Terry. King Arthur. What's up? Ready to love train with BobbieD and Lisa D. Under crew. Martha Hayes. Hello, Angel. Sincerely. My dear.
What's up, Sincerely? My dear. You know how Murphy told you, said, hello, Angel, sincerely, my dear. Well, I tell you about it one day. He said, hi, Sir John Thomas. How you doing, buddy? So good to see you. So good to see you. Terry Fleming said, Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Hello, Angel, sincerely. How you doing, my dear? So good to see you. Right, Chain Bobby Lee, One Nation under. Woo, one love.
SML, what's going on, Terry Fleming?
What's going on? Hey, man, I remember that song came out with Marvin Gaye. I was a kid, man, back in the day in Charleston, South Carolina. And when that song came out, man, every time you turned around, when you walked down the street, when you saw your buddy, whatever, you know what they said? What's going on? That's what the expression "what's going on" came from. It came from that song. What's going on? By Marvin Gaye. What's going on? And that's a theme to this day. That song has been going on, because it's a social impact song that showed the social injustices back then, and the same thing he talked about in the song is still happening to people of color to this day. So it's still relevant when you do. This is my point. Whenever you do anything of quality, it will last. It's a very quality song, and it lasted all about 50 years old. It's a quality song, man. Quality lasts, okay? And if it ain't quality, you shouldn't be trying to get it, because you want stuff that's gonna last. Just like that song. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, who we got?
Terry Fleming, nothing match, sir, as in now.
Come on, right? Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, One Nation.
King Arthur, sincerely, Hans, you must be talking about Murphy, number 1.
Murphy man in the house, he's a hunk man. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, One Nation under. Woo.
BobbieD, the Filipino police officers must have been trained in America.
I don't know, man. But you're right. I was talking to Lisa D about that. I said, dog, they doing some stuff like people in America do but they do it to the people of color, the stuff they be doing. But I don't know, man. I think it's pretty much limited. That type of activity is limited to that metropolitan Manila area, and specifically Quezon City. That police in that area are very bad, and at least they don't want me to say nothing else. Let's go on. Round Train, BobbieD, what?
SMS said, Route 2, no problem, bro. I bet you're ready to get back to your people.
Yeah, you know, you miss your wife, you miss your kid, you know that. You got to be seen. You know, you can talk to them on the air all the time, you know, but it's nothing like being up close and personal where you can just, you know, reach out and touch. Somebody you make this world a better place.
Let's go.
You want some of them sweet kisses, isn't that right? Isn't that right, sweet kisses? Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, what we got?
Terry Fleming, top that thing.
Everybody hit the like button from 1, 2, 3.
Chichipaya.
1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Hit that like button. Get them likes up now. Come on now, don't play. Let's go. Round Train, BobbieD, One Nation.
Ace, that's me. I'm the incredible hat, baby.
Incredible Hulk. Hey.
Hi, yo.
Hey, man. You want to be a Murphy head, you need to be a hunk instead of a junk. Okay? Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, One Nation. And not a punk. Round Train, BobbieD, who we got?
Ace, the one that Monte said the cover, don't let the truth be known.
Telling you, man, that's it. That's all they want.
Or so the cover.
They want more. And what I'm seeing as a pattern with the policemen here, at least in Quezon City, is that they are power driven. You know, they let the badge go to their head, and they forget that they are servants of the people. You know, and they look like the people supposed to be their servant. And so that guy killed a 52-year-old woman, and I would imagine. He's been on the force for a long time. I would imagine that that's probably not the first time that's happened. I would suggest that that's probably the first time it happened, and he got caught because it was on CCTV. That's another thing, guys. When you come to the Philippines, don't think nobody's seeing what you do. Okay, CCTV is everywhere in this country. They love CCTV out here. I don't care where you go. In smallest towns. They got CCTV. We got CCTV in our complex. They wired it for the whole complex, you know? Because if somebody come and knock on my door and I don't know who it was, I'll go back to the office. Look here, man. I don't know, somebody done busted my door, running CCTV. Because they're going to find them out. But CCTV is everywhere. And he was dumb to do something like that. And then he tried to run away. And they caught him. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, One Nation under. Who we got?
Sincerely, congratulations, Murphy Hayes, Sir King Arthur. We cracked the number 1 soon. Raining Man, Sir Terry Fleming, is Sir Big Chan, Thomas Chichipaya.
Chichipaya. Let's hit that Chichipaya button. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, I have been doing a lot of thinking lately. I'm so tired of America. I am thinking hard about going anywhere until Philippines open up.
Okay, I understand that. I understand your frustration with America, because to be frank with you, if I was in America right now living there, I would be highly frustrated. And I would probably want to be doing the same thing you were, looking at some place to go. And if my final destination were to be the Philippines and they're not ready for me, I would choose someplace else temporarily, because that would get my mindset, that would get my attitude ready to go to where I want to go. So you go where people are receptive to you. And there's a lot of countries that are open and receptive to people that are U.S. citizens with the U.S. dollar. Okay. One of them is Colombia, Medellin, Colombia. That's where Markel is. They're ready for you. They'll take your multi anytime. And another one is where you just came from, the DR, Dominican Republic. They're ready for you. Say, okay, come on back, senor. Senor, come on back, senor. We need the multi. But yeah, if the Philippines not ready to take your dollars yet, many countries out there, and I think it's a good thing, man. You want to move out, go, man. And it'll give you the experience, the international experience of living abroad. And so when you do get to the Philippines, you'll be that much more experienced about living outside of the country. Do it, man. Go for it, man. I'm not telling you what to do, but if that's in your mind, that's what you decide to do, I'm all for you. Let's go round train, Bobby Lizzie. One night, who we got? Big John in the house. He said, hello, King Arthur, Terry Murphy, Terry Murphy, Eddie Murphy, Terry Murphy and Cecilia. Have a great evening. Thank you so much, John. You do the same. My buddy round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Anthony Liggins. What's up?
He said, go.
Magandang umaga, Lisa and BobbieD. I want to get a SRV visa, but I was told that I have to be in the Philippines to initiate the application. Is that your understanding too? It's a great program from Vic.
I'm not sure of that. I will check on that for you. Here's what I know. They initiated the program, it's been running for a long time successfully. Then maybe last year, this year, they stopped it. And the reason why was because people were abusing the program. When I say abusing the program, the minimum age for the program was 35, okay? And a lot of the Chinese were coming in there saying that they were retired and they were not retired. They used that to get a cheap way to get in and out of the country. You pay one fee, that's it, because the SRRV, you can come in and out when you want to. That's just like having a 13A, which I do, it's a married visa. So once they found that out, one of the senators, they had a big hearing on it and they just stopped the program. Said, no, stop it. Okay. So what they did, they revamped it. Now the minimum age is 50 to be the retiree visa. You have to be 50 plus to get in. Okay. So that's what I do know. And I also know that if you have the SRRV visa, you can come back into the Philippines now. Before with the lockdown and the restrictions, you weren't able to come back in, but now they're letting you back in now with your SRRV if you already have it. As far as you having to be here to apply, I'm going to check on that. I think there may be some truth to that, but I want to verify that for you on the next program, on the next broadcast. I have that data. Be looking out, be listening out. Okay, brother. So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Round train by releasing One Nation.
Anthony Higgins, what's up, Love Train?
We're doing good. We're doing good, man. We're so glad to see you, Anthony. Always good to see our brother from another mother. Let's go round train by releasing One Nation.
Andy
in the house.
What's up, Andy?
He said, hey, I still don't get that vaccine yet. You ain't get the vaccine yet.
Oh no.
We ain't get it yet either, man. Oh no. We ain't got it yet, man, but we waiting. We waiting for Moderna, man. And the Red Cross, our neighbors said they may have it coming into their company, and Red Cross, we're still waiting for them. So this is the Philippines. Everything out here is on snail pace. You know what snail pace? Creep, 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 and you might get it done. Creep, 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 you might get it done. Snail pace, okay? So we'll eventually get it, but it's just we just gotta be patient. And while we're waiting, we just don't just wait. We work, baby, work. Let's go. Right, Trey, Bobby, let's see one day who we got.
Andy, some people have become magnetic from the shots. Why is that magnetic?
Magnetic? Like Magneto? That criminal?
Well,
In the comic book.
if you get shot, then I didn't get shot. You will magnet.
I don't know, man. I haven't heard that one. They become
Zombie.
magnetic. Hey, I hear a lot of stuff that happens to people. Some of it just, random talk, but some of it's real. So everybody's body reacted differently to stimulus. Okay, so that stimulus of the shot you put in your arm, your body might be fine. A lot of people say I had no reaction. And then other people say, oh, is that a fever? So it just depends on each person. Round train, Bobbie, Lizzie, one nation.
If how is their immune system?
Yeah, how their body.
Reaction.
Yeah, how their body reacts. Yeah. On the day, he said, hello, Lizzie D and Bobbie D. You two be blessed with perfect health and protected by God. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Hey, man, God is able. For those of you that don't
God is so good.
For those of you that do not know, God is able. Repeat after me. God
is able.
Is what? Able. Say it again. One more time. I'm serious. Say it with me. Say God is able. Able. Let's go. Round train, Bobbie, Lizzie, one nation.
Anthony Liggins, I heard that the Philippine Congress is considering to amend the Constitution to remove the requirement that all utilities have to be Philippine owned. Opening utilities to foreign investment could help stop brownout.
That's exactly correct. They are considering that amendment, and also to add to that, Anthony, they're also considering the possibility of allowing foreigners to own land outright, okay, in their own name. So like a house and lot, they're considering that as well. And I don't see why not. I think both of those are awesome ideas. You want, as far as the lights and stuff like that, light company, you want competition, because when you have competition, it's better for the consumers. It drives the prices down versus driving the prices up, and the quality gets better because people have more competition, and competition creates better quality. Okay, so I think that's awesome. And as far as them considering allowing foreigners to own land, I think that'll drive more foreign investment into the country, and the country needs foreign investment in order for it to grow. So for so long this country has limited foreign investment, and that's why a lot of the companies that you see in America are not here. Because you have to have a lot of more money to invest here to build your product and sell your product here than other countries. So if I had a huge company and I wanted to be in the Philippines, I would have to, or I wanted to be in Taiwan, I had to pay more to be in the Philippines than to be in Taiwan. So which one would I choose? Taiwan. So they've been losing out on a lot of foreign investment because they keep everything so close knit. They want everything homegrown, but you can't afford to do that when your country's so small. You're just taking away money and opportunities that would help your country grow. That's my opinion. Let's go round train, Bobbie, Lizzie, one nation. Who we got?
Anthony Liggins, if they also amend the Constitution so that foreigners can own property, that would be a big boost to the economy. Not being able to buy a house is a big concern for expats living in the Philippines.
That is correct. And you hit it right on the head, Anthony. A lot of expats, that's why a lot of expats don't buy. If they have their wife or whatever, you're not buying nothing. I can't get in my name. Even if you get in our name together, it's still yours. I face the same dilemma. That's what I had to tell Lisa. I thought, she's going, you need to buy this house. I said, buy? I ain't buying nothing. I was ashamed to tell y'all that, but that's what I told her. I said, buy? I ain't buying nothing. I said, either you my name on the contract or my name on the deed, you still own it, so I'm gonna buy it for. And she, we talked about it, we went over that a long time. And then I finally realized that whether I own it or if I don't own it, I'm not getting the most equity out of it, rather than I'm throwing away money by just renting. And it said, even though if something happened to me or something don't happen, it's still hers. Who cares, man? We're getting equity out of it, and we're growing the property still together. So it doesn't matter to me. I'm still with the one I want. Even though she's still on the house, if something happened to me, whatever.
You own it too?
Well, my name's on it, but Filipino law said if you got if you got a Filipino on that deed, I don't care what, buddy. That's her place. You know, my name's on it too.
Because you know what? It is smart to keep paying rent and then you living
It
here.
is smart. Not
it is
smart.
not smart.
Thank you.
It is not smart. And then if you're paying, I mean, if you what's that? If you think that if you want to live here long time, so it is better to buy than to rent.
That's the conclusion that we came to. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you why I came to that conclusion as well. I've held a real estate license. I was a real estate professional for 2 years in the United States. What's funny?
Nothing.
Anyway, I used to sell property in the United States, so I understand the value of property and I understand the value of buying versus renting. Renting, in my opinion, you just throwing money away versus buying it. I mean, it may not be my name, but still our property. Okay, so I'd rather buy. I don't care where I go. If I'm gonna live there permanently, long term, I'm gonna buy something rather than just throwing my money away. But a lot of guys don't see it like that. In their minds, if that property is ultimately the Filipinos, they're not buying nothing. You know. Now you can come out here and buy a condo, and you can put it in your name only. Okay, but as far as buying a house and lot, right now you can't do it. You have to be married to do that, to get it in your name. And like we just talked about, they're considering trying to get a foreign person the ability to own land as well. I think that's an awesome thing. Let's go. Round train body, Lizzie, what nation?
Perfect. Hey, someone on YouTube knew them, but not personally. They were buying building materials for the house they were building. After they left, someone followed them and shot him. She tried to run.
Okay, that's okay. You got more to the story. I don't know where you found that man, but I was looking. I couldn't find nothing. But yeah, so that's what happened. Okay, that's terrible, man. They were buying building materials for their property. Somebody followed them and they shot him. They probably wanted the money. Thought they had money. That's terrible, man. I'm so sorry. That's why I say when you guys move here, do not move to a rural area. They live in a rural area where nobody was but them.
Let's go. Terry Fleming, when people are suffering and you can't see any way out, it will make anyone dangerous.
Yeah. Okay, so when people are suffering, yeah. When your back's up against the wall, man, you like a caged animal, man. When you backed up against the wall and you see something, you ain't got no business. All you gotta do is you're gonna do what you gotta do to stay alive. You're gonna do what you gotta do to survive, and that's what a lot of people here are like. And I'm not comparing them to animals or saying animals. No, they're human beings. But when you put a person back up against the wall, they got nothing in their life, and they see an opportunity to get something. A lot of times they'll do it the wrong way to get it. They don't care how they get it, as long as they get it. And so, come out here, guys. Do not flash money like you make it rain everywhere. Don't do that, please. Because if you do, it's gonna be a signal to somebody that, hey, got some money. Let's be around it. Let's sneak up on them around the corner. Don't do that, man. Be discreet. Be discreet when you do something. When you carry your wallet, you pull your wallet out. Watch. When you buy something in the store, watch. Okay. And especially don't never spend money in a small secluded area, or always be in a mall, big place where there's a lot of people. Okay. Because if you by yourself, there's Joe Blow over there, they're gonna come and get you, man. I'm telling you, man, you gotta be smart when you move out here. And that goes not just for the Philippines and the USA too. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, one. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, and they chased her down and shot.
Yeah, I saw the pictures I showed you were I put a cover over it so you couldn't see the whole thing, but she was laying in there. I didn't want to show the raw picture because it looked so bad, man. It was pitiful how they did her. It was pitiful how they did him too. They shot him in the cab of his truck. His body was just laying, let's go. Move. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, one nation.
Murphy Hayes, I already knew YouTube takes their portion of all donations.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Nervy.
Yeah, but this time they went up.
What?
Before they take portion of it, that is a little bit only, but this time they take 30%.
Anyway, they take 30% of whatever you give us, y'all. A lot of y'all didn't know that. So we bring it out so everybody can know it. You give a donation, 30% go off there. If you give a YouTube membership, 30%. If you give through this medium, if they're gonna take their cut. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just letting you. A lot of you, like Murphy knew, many of you may have not known. So we want y'all to know that. So when you give your donations and you give it through this medium, guess what? YouTube gonna say, "Oh, you giving a donation? Thank you." Because I'm gonna get my 30% cut. Then you can get the rest. Thank you. Let's go, Roger. Who we got?
King Arthur, YouTube cutting into these two.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, we've been supplementing that tuber stash for a long time. But when they take their money out, we never did put it. We put it back from our funds. So, but we starting in July, we're not going to be doing that. Whatever YouTube take out, let's say if you give $10, YouTube takes out what? $3. So that means then we're gonna put when we do our little checkup list on the YouTube on our spreadsheet. You say, let's say BobbieD $10. YouTube takes out. Then we're gonna show you how much they took out, and that'll leave your balance of what you truly gave. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. So y'all know we're up above board with payments and donations. We don't want to try and cheat nobody, but we don't want to get taken out too. Because since we started doing this donation stuff, we've been picking up the tab on YouTube for it. Let's go, Rod Trey, Bobby, and One Nation.
Okay, guys, this is the link of Food Drive.
Okay, that's the Food Drive link, guys.
You can open it. This is clickable.
Yeah, clickable link. Check it out. See who gave what's due, how much we got. And again, while we at this point right now, I want to take this opportunity to explain how we're going to do the next 3 food drives in 1 month. Are you with me? We're going to do 3 food drives in 1 month. And next Sunday is going to be the first one. It's going to be a group, 25 people, group food drive. And after that, it'll be 1 family. And then after that, it'll be 1 more family. So we'll have 3 food drives, 1 group, 2 small families. Okay, let's go. Roger, everybody, Lizzie, One Nation.
Lamont.
What's up, Taylor Made in the house? Taylor Made. What's up, man? Hello, Bobby. What's up? We're doing good, man. Good to see you. Roger, everybody, Lizzie, One Nation. Rhythm goes, James. What's up, man? Chi-Town in the house. Chi-Town in the house. What's up? You say, glad to see the Lord train. Hope everything is doing. Hey, we're doing good, man. We blessed and highly flavored and favored of the Lord. Let's go. Round train by the Nation, One Nation. Every hand in the house, every hand in the house, every hand. Turn it out, easy up. Blessed BobbieD, at least D. Two. Thank you so much, brother, from another donation to the nation. We got to do it down. Remember, hey, round train by the list to the new one. Round train by the list, One Nation. Under Google. Thank you so much for every hand for a donation to the nation. More blessings, much love. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate the donation. Ride train by the DC One Nation. Chichipaya. Everybody hit the like button from one time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Let's go. Hit them like button. Let's get the likes up. Ride train by the DC One. Terry Fleming. What's up, Terry? He said, gonna remember the orange one, number 2, forever and a day. I tell you, man, you got to remember, orange one is always number 2 because he ain't done nothing for us. And number 2, Joe won't do. Y'all know we talking about the orange man, right?
Let's go.
I go mention that. Roger, Murphy, hey, what's up, man? He said, yeah, she's sweet kisses. And see, I told you that.
Okay.
She told me that, and then she said, no, I didn't tell you that.
I said, I think that's sincerely.
Okay.
So I'm not sure.
Now you're sure.
Listening is fundamental.
Okay. Okay, Lisa, you got me today, okay? You got one. You got
Let's go.
one for Lisa D. One for Lisa D.
Mr.
Roger. Mister, what's up, Mister? How you doing,
Where's
buddy?
your missus?
He said, oh, dang, Quezon police became American police. Yeah, man, they learned something from USA. They got that from the USA. They watched it on the internet. He said, look here, them boys bad out there. Let's do that up in here. Hey, they got to cut that stuff out. Let's go round train about it. See one nation.
Murphy Hayes.
What's up, man?
The thing. Bang, bang, bang. Chichi boy.
Everybody hit the light button. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Chichi pie.
Wow.
1, 2, 3. Chichi
Wow.
pie. 1, 2, 3. Chichi.
Wow.
Hit that. One more time, Lisa D.
Because he said, let's all say wow.
One more time in my ear. One more time. Right there, right there. Let's go round train about it. See one nation. Who we got?
Clarence.
What's up, Clarence? Clarence, my good buddy. What's up, man? Clarence out there in the USA. He was living out here for a long time with a girlfriend. He got a little ill, had to go back home for a while. He trying to wait till they get it all healed up, and he gonna come back out here living strong, right, tight, long and strong. I'm good to see you, Clarence. Clarence like to go fishing, man. When he was out here in the Philippines, he fish every day, man. He loved fishing, man. So good to see you. He said, hi, young man. What's up, Big Daddy? You all right, man? Big Daddy now. What's up, Big Daddy? So good to see you. Murphy, hey, what's up, man? What's up? He said, if the Philippines police start doing chokeholds and kneeling on people's necks, then I would say that's a strong indication they're being trained by the U.S. Department. Hey, man, I hope they ain't doing that. But you know what, man? I think the Philippines police overall are good. There's just a few bad eggs, even in the USA. If you understand how things happen in the USA, all of them are not good or bad in the USA. All of them are not bad in the Philippines. It's just a few that are bad, and they got to get them out. You know, and it's hard, man, because they disguise themselves so good. You think they're a good cop, and next thing you know, they're doing something crazy. You know, when a cop gets an attitude that they're above everybody, and it's hard to get that out of their minds. You know, so when you see something like what happened to this woman and the cop, that cop's probably been doing that for a long time and never got caught. And this time he got caught, okay? And so he has to pay the price. And for any cop out there that's crooked, any cop out there thinking they're better than everybody else, your time is coming. Let's go round train, Bobby Lizzie, one nation.
Murphy Hayes. I wish they would let expats buy property. I sure would buy some land.
Yeah, Murphy, I think that's an excellent idea. And I hope that eventually they pass it. I don't actually think they're going to pass it. They're thinking about it now, but I actually, because they're trying to open it up for more what? Foreign investment. Okay? I think that they're going to talk about it now, but I don't think they've just been this way so long, not having foreigners buy it on their land. So I think it's going to keep stay away a while, but eventually going to turn around. They have to get more investment. They need more money in this country badly. The Philippines has billions and billions of dollars to repay in loans. For the last year, they've been borrowing. This country's highly in debt, and the only way they're going to get out of it is to get more investment in it, get more dollars so they can pull out of debt. So they eventually will change. I'm not sure it's going to happen this year. Let's go round train by releasing one nation.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Pastor Charles? What's up, Pastor Charles in the house? Pastor Charles in the house. Charles Anthony, what's up?
Yeah, Reverend.
He said, hi, Bobby and Lizzie. Great topic.
Hello.
I'm interested in acquiring more real estate once our condo is paid for in 2 years. I got you, man. Lisa D and I were just talking about that as well, Pastor Charles. We want to buy some land. We already have a house in Medillion, and so we go up there in the mountain. Her mom is staying up there in the house right now. We want to buy a parcel of land in Curver, which is not too far from my mom, but 20 minutes away from my mom, and we want to build a house from ground up. So we want to invest again as well. We'll rent this house out. We won't sell this property. We'll rent it out, and then we want to buy. We're looking at. In fact, she showing me some land last week, and we had to go up there in Curver. I said, I'm not ready to go up there yet, but we want to move to Curver, which is a small town, and it's less populated. But we're not about what, an hour, 2 hours away from Cebu if you want to go. But yeah, Cebu is a growing, thriving place, and it's good investment property. If you got the money, man, and you married right now, go on and buy some, man, because y'all gonna make some money. Okay, everything you buy now is going 3 or 4 times the price gonna go up. That's how rapidly the price of property is rising here in the Philippines. So I am all for buying property. That's one of the main ways you can get money, but you got to have, right now, you have to be married to a Filipino to do it. Let's go round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Robert Morris,
What's
what's
up?
up?
What's up?
Pop, pop. Is
Pop,
it the
pop in the house,
pop?
pop in the house, pop in the pop. What's up, Papa? He say, hello, Bobby and Lisa D. Lisa B. Is Lisa B?
Lisa B. Narrow.
And family working as usual. Stop and say, hey, okay, man, do your thing, man. Pop, you got to do what you got to do, man.
Thank you for
make that multi. That's good. So good to see you, brother. Thanks for watching. Right. 56 in the house, 56 in the house, 56 in the house. What's up, man? You said, good morning over there, guys. Thanks for the stream. Have you been to any of the resorts in Lapu-Lapu? No, we haven't been to any resorts in Lapu-Lapu. We've been over there several times. In fact, when we first started looking for a house, we were looking in Lapu-Lapu exclusively because the prices for property in Lapu-Lapu is way cheaper and less expensive than the property in the city surroundings of Cebu. So Lapu-Lapu is across the bridge. In fact, and on my prior video, I showed you when we were at Seaside, I showed you the 4th bridge, right? Third bridge they're working on that connects Cebu Island to Lapu-Lapu Island. We're all on islands, okay? So Lapu-Lapu is growing rapidly as well because the airport, they just got a new airport out there and it's expanding. We haven't been to a resort out there, but we understand the resorts out there are very popular. They're very pristine and clean. So, but we hope to go sometime when everything open up. We don't like doing a lot of outings right now because the pandemic is out there. But once we get vaccinated, me and Lizzie gonna be hitting the road, man. We ain't playing. Think I'm playing with you. Let's go, right? Tell you about it, Lizzie. One day, John Smith. What's up, big John? So good to see you. So good to leave me alone, Lizzie. Let it go. Let it go, Lizzie. Let it go.
Okay, good to Big Jan.
Hey, what's up, John? He said, morning, BobbieD and Lizzie. Keep smiling and stay strong. Big blessing from London. Thank you so much. That's my Big John in London. Okay, not in New York City.
Okay.
Where the women are pretty. So good to see you, John. Thank you so much, sir.
You.
Jolly old John from jolly old London. And that's my attempt at an English accent for the day. Okay, let's go right there, Lizzie.
I'm wondering what you say.
That's my attempt at the English accent for today. Let's go, Roger, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Thank you,
Mister. What's up, Mister? Thank you so much, Mister. Appreciate that, man. He said, I just want my thank you.
Thank you also.
I just want my thank you, Montana. I got you, man. We gonna give it to you. Let's do it there, Roger, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation on the groove, do damn thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mister. Appreciate that donation to the nation. More blessings. Much love. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. You know how we do. We always say, thank you. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Joshua Moore.
Joshua
You're
Moore.
the host today.
What's up, Joshua? He riding on the end today. He on the rear end, y'all. What's up, man? He said, BobbieD, do you believe in reincarnation? Ooh, Lord, what a question. Joshua Moore, let me tell you something, man.
I want some more question.
That's a good question. And I've never had anybody ask me that before. I'll be honest with you. I've never had anyone ask me that before. So when you say reincarnation, let's understand what we're talking about. You mean that once you die, okay, that you are come back in the form of someone else or something else. I'm thinking that's what you were referring to. Why are you laughing? Is anything funny? Anyway, but yeah, I'm thinking that's what you're referring to. If I pass away, somebody passes away, then they take on the form of a dog or another human being or an object or whatever and come back. I don't think that's the way. I don't believe in that. Okay, I do believe that there is a hereafter, and according to my biblical beliefs, teach me that when you die and you go into heaven. My biblical beliefs teach me that there's a heaven and there's a hell. Okay, and so that's what I believe. When we pass away, that's just my belief. Y'all might believe in all kinds of I don't know all that, but I believe that when I go, and that's why every night, a lot of us pray. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray, Lord, my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I pray, Lord, my soul to take. So I believe that my Lord gonna take my soul, and I pray that He take it to hell. But I know when you follow the Lord, you know what the principles of the Bible say. If you're doing those principles, then you know you're going to hell. Okay, if you're not doing the principles, and so I don't believe in reincarnation. That you come back as somebody else. I know it may seem that way. A lot of people believe that, but that's against biblical teaching. Let's go right train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Mr.
He said, thank you. You welcome, brother. Thank you so much, Rob Trey, BobbieD for the nation. Baby, hey, give the dog a bone.
Mr. I wonder if I would come back as someone else. Who is Calvo? Calvo is a love doctor. Who's Calvo?
I don't know. Hey, man.
Calvo here is bald.
Calvo, that's the bald people?
Calvo.
I'm not bald. I got some hair on my head. Y'all just can't see. Let's go right there, BobbieD. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. That's what Hindu believe. You die and come back to root.
Nah, I don't believe in all that. I believe in what I told y'all what I believe. Yeah, I'm a biblically believed person. I believe what the Bible teach, and I try to practice the principles of the Bible, but sometimes I don't practice what I preach. We all like that, but I'm not perfect, God's still working on me, y'all know me, man. I got issues. But I try.
Thank you for admitting that.
Hey, don't play with me. Y'all got issues too. Everybody got some issues. You don't want people to know, but I know you. You got some issues too. You too, Lisa. Let's go around everybody. You want that? Who we got?
You remember, guys, when he did the video yesterday in the car? He was. What did you say yesterday?
No, bring it up, Lisa.
They all hear us yesterday.
You caused that, Lisa D. I'm trying to look here, man. I'm trying everything I got, right? I'm sitting in the back, and she trying to pick fun of me. You should have good. She laughing. I'm trying to what's wrong with you? Let it go, Lisa. I'm trying to get the thing right. She picking fun at me. Let's go, Lisa D. Right?
That's it.
Okay, y'all. It's been real. It's been real. We got to go. We got the love doctor gonna be in town either tonight or tomorrow morning. And I'm gonna bring it strong, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it strong. You think I'm playing with you? Yeah. You want to know about how to take care of your woman? Huh? Do you want to know how to take care of your woman, man? Filipino. I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna show you right, Tyler. Some of y'all ain't gonna hear this stuff. Bobby, I got to do all that. Yeah, you got to do all of that. It takes more than what you think to keep a woman right, tight, long. It takes more than what you think than to keep a woman want to be by your side 24/7. Okay, it's more than just laying it down. It's more than that. Okay, I'm gonna show you better than I can throw you. Let's go, right there.
Thank you guys for the donations that you're giving to us. Thank you so much, and thank you for showing up also. We appreciate all you guys. Thank you. And thank you for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Chichipaya! And our Facebook fan page is called Philippines Connection. Please like the page. And you can also follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look at the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as a record, directly allow the ads to run during the video.
She said video. Let's go, Lizzie.
Excuse for my
Excuse?
and
excuse for you. Let's go. Roger, BobbieD.
we have a free Android app in Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you are a veteran,
You can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information out of January 1, 2020. All veterans with a VA card will have access. You're a veteran out there. If you need information about your benefits, anything about the VA, if you have a VA card, call that number and it will help you out. Okay. And if you can't reach that number, go to Markel's TV, MARKEL /S TV. Markel is a veteran, and he can give you much information on what your concerns are for veterans information and benefits. What else?
well, why we cannot show this?
What?
This one, Love Train Nation.
Read it, Lizzie.
I can't hide
Just
you.
read it, Lizzie.
Love Train Nation, we now have merchandise available. Purchase. Check
For
them
purchase.
for purchase. Check them out at lifeandfeel.BobbieD.com. I can't.
That's why I got some problems on my computer, y'all. It won't let us show what we need to show now. So that's another problem. Okay. See, that just came up right there, right? But it won't let you show that.
I cannot hide that too.
This one? Okay.
See?
It's okay.
Hand.
Let's go on to the next one, Lizzie.
You get 2 more comments.
Okay. We got some more comments. We can get your comments, then we're going to hang it up. John Smith. What's up, Big John? John Smith from London, Lizzie.
Okay.
For sure.
Happy Sunday and good night. Until next time.
Thank you so
guys.
much. Same to you, John.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, man. From jolly old London.
He's on Facebook.
He said, found you guys and liked. Stay lucky out there. Thank you so much,
Thank
John.
you, Big
Appreciate
John.
that, man. We
Yeah.
appreciate that, John Smith from jolly old London. Yes, sir. Hey, man. Same to you, John. I hope everything in London works out for you, man. UK is getting over the virus situation, and everything is going better there in the UK now. Your Prime Minister, John Boris Johnson, he's another Trump. Well, I ain't gonna say that name, but he like the orange man. But he got blonde ears. He's like the blind man out there. So I feel for your brother. I'm praying for the UK, and I hope y'all get another Prime Minister. Boris Johnson ain't the one. Let's go.
Let's play our closing.
Our closing clip. We're gonna do our closing clips. Yeah.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
Okay.
Okay, we gotta go.
We gotta go. We got to go. It's been real.
Real.
This is BobbieD.
And the tuba queen, Lisa D.
Saying take care
God bless.
and
Peace.
peace.
Thank you for
See you
watching,
guys.
guys. Good night.